It's another rainy day in Portland, and that means finishing up our part 3 of our series on JavaScript modules. In number 1, we created an e-commerce app, and we used JavaScript modules just to get the JavaScript onto the page, no big deal. In number 2, which was really fun, we broke out that app into a Micro-FE app. We create a DIY Micro-FE framework using asynchronous JavaScript module loading, which was really neat. But, most people are going to want to work in React. So we're going to go take the by tools Micro-FE component and split it off into a React app. And it's still going to comply to the same Micro-FE interface. It's just going to use React to implement it. Of course, this probably means bringing in yet another server. There's an old saying about when it comes to web servers, more is more. And so we get one more, so there you go. All right, well, let's just jump right into the code and have at it. Picking up where we left off, we have the host, framework, and components running on 3 different servers, and we got this index page that brings it all together. So let's go grab that code for by tools and then delete the file. We'll check the page to make sure that it's gone, and it is. Good. All right, let's make ourselves a React app. I'll create a new index.js file in a new directory called bytools. Then bring in the code. Now let's convert that over to React. Got to first bring in the libraries, and then create a functional component with that HTML. And now we need to reactify it, if that's a word. I'm changing the title bar just to make sure that we know that we're doing this in React. Next thing to do is add the store parts. Let's start with the easy thing, which is handling the button click. Now we need to handle the image, which means storing it in state, and in a functional component, that means using a hook for that. All right, let's hook it up to the source, and there you go. Now we have to render it. Looking pretty good, but of course it's not going to work, so we need to make that a node project. And now we'll add Snowpack. So Snowpack is a bundler for ES modules. And then we're going to bring in React and React DOM, and then we Snowpack it. But this is telling me that I actually want a specific version of React and React DOM, so let's install that. And that I love, by the way. These incredibly informative error messages like this are just great. Okay, Snowpack seems happy. Now that's created this web modules directory, but we still have to convert that JSX. So let's bring in Babel. And then set up our Babel RC. In this case, we want to have that React preset, but we also want to have this Snowpack plugin, and that's going to rewrite these imports to go to the web modules instead. Okay, got to create the builder. Now let's run it, and let's have a look at the code. Imports look pretty good. The JSX is transpiled. I think this is going to work. So the next thing to do is run it on port 4003 this time. One more server. And then change the URL in the index.html page. Okay, looking good. And it even works with the cart count and the image. Well, I hope that was fun. You got to learn about Snowpack. Probably never even heard of Snowpack before. I didn't even know about Snowpack until 3 weeks ago. So, yeah. All right. Well, anyway, of course, any likes, comments, or subscribes you have would be great. Ring that bell. I've started ringing that bell on a bunch of my favorite YouTubers because, sometimes people just get lost in the algorithm. So, anyway, we also passed 200 subscribers. Yes. That's so awesome. So thank you so much for that. And you're being nice to me. So, I'll be nice to you, and we'll all be nice to each other. All right. Bye, guys.